Ryan, if I hit this shot, we're doing another take of the podcast, and you're not going to delete it this time, okay?
I'll try my best, eh?
Not going to delete it this time, okay?
You got my word. Hey!
You know what that means? You know what that means?
You won't get deleted this time, boys.
Good to be back.
Alright. Throttle Talk Podcast, Episode 2. Coming at you at the Mudslingers V.2. Man, this has been crazy.
CluelessGringo V.2 as well.
CluelessGringo V.2, and watch this.
Nope.
What's up, Gentle Beans? The announcer's voice is shot on day one. Stay hydrated. Whatever you guys.
His voice is almost gone from today.
So, my parents always told me, like, growing up, you always wanted to have the East Coasters move out west, right? Here they are later in life fighting to get home.
Why not?
Boys, you're here for a little bit still, right?
100%.
I gotta go hydrate.
Listen, I'll be here all night.
God
Come
love
on
you
for
guys.
Barbecue.
Want some hydration? Wait, this is
Okay, we'll steal this one then. Cheers, Gentle Beans.
Boys.
Our little bike shop along with Busted Nuts Power Sports, Throttle Talk Podcast, E-Twins Gaming, Dakota Dirt Schrader, baby. We got this shit.
He's the man. Check him out on Facebook if you haven't already. Last event, they had over 800 people attend Saturday, which to them, to us, right, in the country, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If we can get bigger people come to the event, shed some light on it, really put the Maritimes on the map. That's what it's always been. That's always been about this world. So, of course, people have missed what you're all about. Let's talk about the backstory of
CluelessGringo,
since that story is lost.
Gone.
Gone in the wind. So man, tell us about yourself.
Started CluelessGringo. I've probably been doing street interviews and content for about a year and a half now. I'd say, yeah, close to 15 years. Started last summer. Started content a little bit into You're welcome. Little setup. But I really started doing the street interviews last summer. I mainly started from my language learning app, CluelessGringo. That's where the name comes from. I want no more questions if you ask me where the name comes from. It's the name of the language learning app. But I also wanted that name as my YouTuber name because I love to travel. And when I went to Brazil, my name was CluelessGringo. It's an ironic name because it's like I'm a gringo that doesn't know anything. Even though I went to Brazil, spoke Portuguese fluently, and bonded with locals, and knew like damn near every factor of the country there is. So it's just an ironic name. Because I'm really not a CluelessGringo. I do my research, and I'm a man of culture.
That's right.
That's too much of a ramble. Anyways, I started doing these interviews, street interviews, about revolving on language learning. Eventually, I started switching it more to just like average like street interview questions, like craziest story, red flags, and girls. And that's when I really started to pick up. I got recognition in Halifax. Started to just continue from there.
I see like a lot of your interviews, like you taught me this actually. It's like you start with such a crazy hook that people are like, I gotta see more. And then they watch the whole video or like the part 2 series kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like you're always upping your levels. That's what I respect the hell out of you. Because you always up your levels, you do research, you're keeping your audience engaged and you're creating a community. Not just something someone's gonna swipe and think it's funny and then never click again, right? You're creating a community, you're building something.
I'm actually under, I don't know when this is going to air, but I'm actually under a huge switch of content right now. Like you mentioned, I'm always trying to up my game. So I'm still doing street interviews downtown, but I'm mainly focusing on like sort of like adventurous side quest videos while entailing or tying interviews in somehow.
Exactly. You don't want to lose like what you started out with.
Exactly. Like the bridge filming video, I was with PEI. I did all of that. I told a story about it, but I also interviewed the locals while I was there.
Exactly.
So I'm really trying to make my content more versatile now. So I'm under a big switch. Everyone's probably seen a huge switch down right now.
But it's working out for you, obviously.
Big switch.
It's working out for you. And I mean, that switch must be difficult because like when you make that switch, it's another learning curve where you have to just learn how to do what you already been doing from scratch.
Stewiacke. And the person I took huge inspiration from with that switch was probably the second biggest influencer from Nova Scotia. It was Colty, probably behind the game, you could say. Yeah, I love his content to death, and I took a lot of inspiration from that, but I still try to include the thing I'm known for, the data.
That's right. Yeah, he's my old to me as well.
Yeah.
I actually met him downtown at Armadillo. Armadillo with some country bear downtown. Halifax. Country. Like this. And you look at this. It's insane. Like, who's doing this? Who's having a podcast in this?
This is the most country shit I've experienced.
It's insane. But no, I saw Colty at the country bear, and I went right up to him and I said, man, like, can I get some tips, man? Like, I see what you're doing. It's working out for you. I said, it's crazy to me that you're from Nova Scotia doing all this stuff. Like, spill the beans, bro. Like, what's the secret sauce? It's like, bro, seriously, it's about consistency. It's about just research. Loving what you're doing, loving the content, and always looking for the trend. Great.
Similar stuff to me as well, about consistency and all that stuff. And even though that's relatively like vague advice, like obviously consistency is a recipe for success, but that's no like break it or make it advice. Like, obviously like an average person can take that and say, oh, whatever, consistency. But I think what he means, at least to us, is that consistency is like years, not like 2 weeks. So.
A lot of people get that thought about consistency. I'll try for a couple months. If it doesn't work out, then honestly, the world's against me. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, like you gotta spend years and years on this to fully understand what you're doing, so then you can truly appreciate it when you make it. You know?
I'm nowhere near Colby's level, but in terms of consistency, there's probably, when I first started, probably 4, 5, 6 months when my videos got no more than 500 views, every single video. And some fucking how I kept doing it, but not until I really switched my content to myself and started to see a lot of success. So.
Exactly. But you also got to think of 500 people. I mean, you think about it, that's like a room of 500 people watching your stuff. That's still pretty cool.
It's still, if you put them all in a room, it's still fucking deep.
Right? So if you think of it like that, it's almost driving you to keep going. And it's, as long as you keep getting better and better and better, I think there's going to be that opportunity where you can grow and become a big influencer, big influencer. I think it's all about opportunity as well. Right?
You gotta be first to catch this.
That's right.
Always looking for opportunity and always wanting to act on said opportunity.
Exactly.
Sound like a fucking nerd right now.
So anyway, what did you experience today at the Mud Bogs? This is something new to you, isn't it?
Holy shit, this is something else.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know, but I was born in Calgary. I should have more country in my blood than anything, but I really don't. Coming out here to Stewiacke, Stewiacke, Middle Stewiacke, this was easily the most country experience I've had in my life. You first drive past a farm, like, alright, I haven't seen farms before. Then you start to pull on that road over there, and you see dust all in there, trucks whipping around.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you start to hear the music and people cheering and yelling, and then I can't even do it like this. Hey, like this. Yeah, you know, yeah, that country shit. You really know you could like you landed in the country.
Oh yeah. He gets here, man.
Yeah.
He gets here. And I'm looking for him. There's no cell service down here, by the way. And I find him. He's like, bro, where am I at? Texas? He's taking a video. He's like, all right, guys, like, you think I'm in Canada, but I'm actually in Texas right now, filming some content for you guys. And you'll see that soon enough. How fun was that 2-4 run? 2-4 run.
That's what I was just gonna get to. Yeah. After I got here, the craziest thing I did was the 2-4 run. He talked to me about it over the phone before I came here, and I wasn't expecting much. I was expecting just like run through muddy dirt or whatever, and then try to get to the end or something.
Yeah.
No, we literally ran through waist deep mud water to race for a 12-pack of alcohol, and neither of us even won.
No. And we didn't even like that alcohol.
No,
It
it wasn't cold shit.
It
so
wasn't cold
I
shit.
can't even drink it anyway. But that was a fun race. But afterwards, we were literally covered head to toe in like thick, like dried up into like dirt. It's like modified after.
It's still mud in my eyeball.
I just don't taste it. It's bad.
And what did they do before we went and ran into the same mud puddle? What did they do? They walked through it, collecting car parts.
That sketched me out because I thought for sure my foot was gonna go through like a part of like a radiator or something.
Bro, like all it took was one part just sticking out that they missed. Boom! Your cut's fucking. Your cut's fucked.
That's fucked.
Your
Yeah.
cut's fucked.
In that water, like 15 diseases would be into that cut. So, but thank God for the river right over there. That's destruction.
What a long day. Man, oh man, I'm ready for bed. Oh, not again. How am I going to get down this with the lawnmower? Don't let your grass get you down. Call Speedy Cuts. I mean, you don't really want to be doing a lawn like this by yourself. I don't know about you, but I'm not pushing a mower up and down this hill a million times. Call Speedy Cuts. They do landscaping, lawn mowing, trimming, whipper snipping, tree removal. If you got a big tree like that might be in your way. For example, if it's right over your house, covering your beautiful, beautiful scenery, call Speedy Cuts. All right, guys, let's get back to the pod.
Exactly. So, you've been through some crazy adventures with this one right here. What's next on the board?
Honestly, while it's still summertime, I really want to focus on cliff jumping, stuff like that. While still, I have a huge goal and a huge ambition to interview the local legends here. After I interviewed Frank McDonald and that video went relatively viral, I definitely think I need to interview like Bubbles, Julian, all the Trailer Park Boys cats, Sidney Crosby, Nick 830, Brad Sean. I recently interviewed Greg Doucette, and I'm going to start editing that soon now that I have my different format of videos down. It's not just going to be regular videos, it's going to be more of like going to fitness effects. Greg.
Is it more of like a you guys had a day in a gym session after running an interview?
Kind of, but you knew he was going to be there, and he was like, yeah, I'll be there. Wasn't anything set up like, yeah, you guys can interview me. You're just like, yeah, I'll be there. And I just went and like shook his hand. I'm sure anybody who's met me like in public, you know, I'm nice, respectful. I shake people's hands. I'm just like a genuine person. So Greg Doucette was really nice back to me as well, which I really respected. Obviously, he's like fucking head honcho bodybuilder.
That's right.
He's allowed to have an ego if he could. He could have told me to fuck off, and it's just like whatever. But he was super nice, and he eventually let us like shoot a few videos with him. I don't want to spoil too much with that.
No, that's alright.
But in terms of adventures, I really want to focus on finding local legends, but also while it's summer, I want to do a lot of cliff jumping as well. So the big two on my list would be 3 pools out in the valley, out in Wolfville, and I also want to go to Drysdale. And I might have a surprise guest come with us to both of these locations that we were talking about earlier.
Stay tuned, guys.
I don't want to drop anything or jinx
I don't
anything.
want to drink anything. But no, that's crazy, man. And is it safe to say that like you're not in town as much to do the interview?
100%, yeah. I mean, recently it's been busy with Cavendish Music Festival, all that stuff, but definitely strive. I'm trying to strive more ways to more downtown drug interviews. And yeah, it does, and also it's not content I'm super passionate about. I'm way more passionate about actually going out and stuff like this. Because for a while, like my channel has been based off other stuff. I really want to show like the drive. So going out to Cavendish, bridge jumping, going to here, running through mud, that's a lot more stuff I'm more passionate about. It's me actually doing stuff in the action. And again, I'm a man of culture. This is a perfect East Coast culture right here, the country. This is something that I love to show as well.
And I remember I called you up like it was pretty last minute. I called you up like a week before, like Vince said I got something for you to come to. I said, trust me, if you want some country style content, I said I got the perfect thing for you. It was fun.
This is the perfect thing. So.
Perfect thing. You didn't know what you were doing.
No, but this definitely went above and beyond my expectations.
100%. No, and that kind of goes back to what you were saying about how, what I was saying, I guess, about how you're building that brand, building that community. You don't want people just to know you as like, you know, like just that guy who makes the funny clips. You want people, you want to show off your strong suits and like show off what you're all about to build that brand, build that community around you, right?
Exactly.
You're a talented guy, man. You're a talented guy. I mean, you went through the freaking 2-4.
So did you?
No, I'm not done. You went to the 2-4, and then afterwards did a backflip right after.
I had to clean off somehow.
That's insane.
Oh, the back was there.
Backflip right after the 2-4. I went through that 2-4. I could barely see afterwards. I was there like squinting. I couldn't see. I went over there, I can't see.
Trust me, that was a blind backflip. I don't know how I landed.
This guy was blind and did a backflip. This guy got talent.
The backflips are like second nature to me. I do them wherever, whenever.
That's insane, man. No, you got a good thing going for it. You got a good thing going for it.
I can go.
Yeah, man.
So are you? Dakota just came by and said, "This is peak Maritimes right here. What you're doing as well with the podcast."
100%, man.
Not to mention somehow you're freestyling the 10 questions. You haven't looked at your phone once. I don't know how you're remembering everything, but.
Oh, man, like, I tell you, I was up, like, when I called you, I started going over the questions, and I have, like, it's nothing fancy, honestly. I have a terrible memory, believe it or not. I have a terrible memory, but I had, like, a notepad, and I was just writing down questions to ask you, writing down questions to ask Dakota, the announcer, writing down questions for odd people that get on the interview.
Yeah.
But I was really just like freeballing it. But I'd like to have like just brainstorms so then go back on it. So before we did the podcast, I lightly went over them just to make sure I was good before doing it. But I don't know. I just feel like you get a better reaction and you get better content sometimes when you just run it unscripted. You know what I mean? If you don't put too much thought into it.
100%, yeah. No, I definitely think that as well.
Yeah.
Some of my best videos are completely off topic.
Exactly. But we got the Muscadalbit exhibition coming up. We're going to be making an appearance.
Yeah.
Hope you come as well, man.
When is it?
August 13th.
Yeah.
Not the cold stream, that.
I will be in Toronto then.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Shit,
That's another random side quest that I have figured out, or that I didn't mention. But Toronto's another side quest trip. We don't really have anything specific planned, but I'm also keeping in contact there.
Yeah.
Going, like, close friend. Love you, DJ Toronto. I love you.
Rewind.
Weird, yeah, rewind. Call me weird and soft all you want, but Tate McRae has some good ass songs. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey?
3D Sports Car, Dear God, they're good songs. Anyways, me and DJ Toronto are going out to Toronto. Keegan's gonna come as well. That's very fun. And I don't know, I want to meet City Boy JJ while I'm out there, but we're gonna be shooting plenty of content while we're there as well.
Now,
But
if you don't want to get into this, you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How did you actually get in contact with talking to DJ Adriana? Like, because that's a pretty big name in the Maritimes. That's a pretty big name, man. How did that even happen?
me and DJ are pretty close, but I won't go into too much like, detail or lore about that. But funny story is, I actually got in contact with her from one of my buddies' house. He lives 5 minutes from here.
Yeah,
Over here in
Nick.
Stewiacke. Love you too, Nick Gary. Oh yeah, I just doxed his ass. He's an old buddy from high school, and he recently purchased a house out here and wanted me and my friends to come up and like chill at the house for a little bit. And we pull up, and they're talking to me, and we're just catching up and stuff. And like, yo, Gringo. I'll draw my real name here. Yo, Vince. Like your content's been going well. We love what you're doing. Like, we're trying to think of other people that you can like reach out to and like in contact with, like other famous people here from like the Maritimes and Nova Scotia. And they're like, oh, I don't know who should we reach out to. Like, oh, what about that DJ girl that we met at like the Ville, which is a bar at Canadian University?
Yeah.
What about that DJ girl that we met out there? Like, you definitely reach out to her. She's got 150K followers. And I was like, yeah, like show me her account. I'll reach out to her. I doubt she'll respond. I had like 300 followers on Instagram then. She had 150. Yeah. And I sent it to literally all it said was just another creator, another content creator in Halifax, question mark. Just kind of like an ironic question. It's like, oh my god, another person. Like, kind of like a dumb, funny question.
Yeah.
And we were still there for the rest of the night. There was no response. I didn't think she was going to respond at all.
No, and why would you, right? Like,
Exactly.
you almost get that perspective that like you're such a low following. Yeah. They're not going to respect you. They're not going to see you.
Exactly. Yeah. But then the next day, I like literally wake up to like all caps. They're like spamming back. No fucking way. Oh my god. I already follow you on TikTok. I'm such a big fan. And I was just like, what? What do you mean you're such a big fan? You have 150k followers. I have 300. I probably had like maybe 3,000 on TikTok, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah. Still like pretty low following compared to her. And she was like, oh my god, I'm such a huge fan. Like, yeah, I was squeaking on my mind. I was like, what is happening right now? Eventually we just talked over Instagram on content and stuff. Then we just started, really fucking chill. If you ever meet her, she's like the most like unserious, like funny person in your life. Sometimes just that one video. And then after that we just get super close.
Yeah, it seems like you guys bond a lot. It's cool. You guys help each other out, kind of deal.
Yeah.
I actually did meet her.
Yeah.
It was when the Knock Boys were down, I think. Might have been. I don't know. I was blackout him.
Yeah.
But my brother tells me that I met her. He introduced me to her. Gave her a hug and everything. Like, love your stuff. Like, you're a great DJ. She was DJ and everything. Phenomenal job by the way. You're a really good DJ. But anyway, I met her the next morning. Father fills me in on what happened. I was like, I do not remember a single thing that night. But I met her. So, I don't know. I'm hoping one day she'll come up.
But yeah, she probably want to be on the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Talk to Julie and ask her about like everything she's doing. She will talk.
Oh yeah.
She will talk. She has a lot of stories and a lot of photos to draw.
Yeah.
So
That's wicked.
she would definitely be a good person to have on the podcast.
And we're kind of thinking in the same way you're thinking. You're like thinking interviewing like those big guys, bubbles, Julian, like that. Classified might be on your list. Colty. We're thinking the same thing, but for podcasts.
Yeah.
Like we want to meet them, get them on the podcast because we got some big plans for Thorough Talk podcast. We don't think it's all about just vehicles, racing, and whatnot. We think it's about discipline. We think it's about dedication. It's about getting the job done and sharing the voice of the Maritimes and getting the Maritimes on the map. That's what's always been about. So getting those big guys on the pod, sharing their story. That's like our next target, right?
Yeah, 100%. Because you're really gonna show like you gotta have the people that made it out of the Maritimes come back to their hometown and show like what makes this place what it is.
Exactly, share the story of kind of like what it took.
Exactly. To make it out of such a unrecognized part of the world.
Exactly. No, man, I think me and you think alike quite a bit. How did you?
Color. So he was like, yo, this is my boys out here doing a podcast, blah, blah. I think I reached out to you guys.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'll be on the podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
And since then, we've just been in contact. I mean, the first time I went over to you guys' podcast, you were telling me about your pressure washing business. You were going to clean tire, all this other stuff you've done in the past.
Yeah.
And we just kind of clicked because they kind of have the same, like, grinder, hard-working mindset. And we have, like, goals and ambitions to, like, do something different rather than just, like, work a regular 9 to 5. So just we try and surround ourselves like people like us. So.
I was actually looking on my Snapchat. You might remember. I didn't remember. I looked on my Snapchat and like you were actually replying to my stories back in the day. You're like, hey man, love what you're doing, love your grind. Like
yeah.
posting my business a lot. You're like, love what you're doing, love your grind. Like, you know, like keep it up or whatever.
How long was that? Yeah, 2 years ago, before I even did content.
I feel like it's jumping.
2 years ago, you were messaging me on Snapchat, replying to my
Yeah,
stories.
you can. I think I had it.
Because like, whenever I was Gringo, you could fit.
Yeah. I must not remember that, but I must have literally just saw the hustle and I was just like, keep it up.
And you respected it. So man, what do you represent today?
I'm representing myself, and Gringo comes out to the country, but I'm also representing the country as well. I want to show this place to Halifax. Some people need to get the fuck out of pizza in the dome, realize that there's more to this province than the big ass city. And go and have brunch through some fucking mud and get fucking muddy and dirty and shit. And don't be all city and shit. I'm also representing Coldstream because Coldstream's fucking goated.
And TTP Off-Road.
Auto Talk Podcast and TTP Off-Road.
Yes, sir. How you like the shirt, man?
The shirt's fucking top. Look at the back of it. The design's actually fucking sick. I think it's kind of, I guess it was kind of destiny that I never got the Tiny Town Podcast sweater because this shit is like night and day better. This is, you guys are really showing the country shit. That's perfect off-road content in the podcast. Someone else. It's fucking amazing.
See, our whole goal with it, right, was to tie the off-roading to the podcast to reach more viewership.
Yeah.
Right? So we know people, not everyone's going to like podcasts. Not everyone's going to sit there and watch an hour-long podcast. You know, they're taking a piss. Ripping a piss. Country. That's country. But not everyone's going to, like, love podcasts, fall in love with it, right? Just listen to hour-long podcasts. Some people, short attention spans, want to watch something more adventurous, right? So we thought of the off-roading channel. So this is a chance for us to get our name out there, go to events like this, reach more audience, but then still tie back to the podcast.
Exactly.
What are we doing right now?
Podcast. With off-roading behind us.
With off-roading behind us. Next podcast could be us, I don't know. Who knows?
Sitting on it.
Sitting on the ATVs. Next one could be like us on a boat, in the ocean, doing a podcast.
We're not on location.
No, so it's like really open doors for us to kind of growing.
Someone you knew came up to me, he recognized me, he's like, oh, you're the gringo, and started talking to me. And this girl pulled up, like drunk as hell, stumbling, absolutely just clobbered my big toe, just stepped on it. Didn't give a fuck. And I was, alright, whatever. And then a bunch of girls, you guys called me over, it's like some truck beds doing it. And she starts like stumbling in front of it, nearly knocks my camera's phone out of his hand. Then fucking chucks a hat over me, and then looks right at me and says, I should have threw the hat at this racial slur, drops it like, straight in my face, and I'm just like, oh fuck. I'm in the country, so I kind of prepared for this shit. But and then fucking, I'm like, what'd you say? I'll say it again. Drops it again.
It's like, what?
And then this one I'm just kinda trolling her because like she's like crashing out.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know, I just keep seeing her and she's like, get him the fuck away from me. I'm not even walking in her vicinity. She's just crashing out, just yelling at me and shit. Giving racial slurs. I just died for fucking seconds.
The funniest part I found was when we were walking away from her and she started walking towards us. She's like, stop following me. Why are you walking towards me? Like, you're literally walking towards me. You're walking towards us. Like, what are you going on about? You're the one walking towards us.
Was on something.
Yeah, no. That's just that's the thrill of the interviews, eh?
Here we go.
Here we go, we got a bike coming.
So it's a country thing, just private stuff.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
How's it going, bud? Not too bad, yourself? Not too bad, we're starting the podcast once in a while. This is just some of the things you see at the Mudslingers V.2.
This isn't even a dirty one either.
No.
Well, I'm about to go skimming here.
Oh yeah.
Come back when you go skimming through, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Bet. See you later. Peace out. Keith, get over here.
Keegan.
Another Keith, get over here. What the fuck's going on? Remember the TTP crew? TTP!
So we got member of the CluelessGringo crew.
Keegan.
Keegan and Keegan.
Keegan 2.0.
Exactly.
So we have this thing there.
Yeah.
With a buddy of mine, Ryan. So, there's Ryan. There's Ryan 2.0. Now there's Keegan. There's Keegan 2.0.
What is that?
So honestly, I think that's a good time to have the podcast. Talk about all stuff. Appreciate you coming on the event, man. Appreciate you coming, showing the content. Can't wait to see it. Big things coming for you, man. Hey, this ain't the start, it's just the beginning.
Yeah, last thing tomorrow. Tomorrow, what's happening?
Tomorrow, we got the Solemns, as well as the Lemon Races, which you guys are attending with.
And CluelessGringo is gonna hold the fuck on.
I'm getting to cover this guy right here. Pray for my life.
Last time I seen this guy race, he was on his frickin' roof. Oh, he's ready.